Great to see you, everyone. Welcome to another episode of CA Hoops Weekly, presented by Geico. Bobby Broyles here, along with Jamie Greer, coming down the stretch here in the regular season, and a few teams at the top of the league race are starting to break away from the rest of the pack, Jamie.
That's right, Bobby. Drexel maintained its hold at the top of the CAA standings after continuing its winning ways over the weekend at Delaware, extending its win streak to 11 games. William & Mary has soared into third place and is riding a 5-game win streak after capturing wins at home over Northeastern and Hofstra. JMU held serve in the Convo against Charleston and UNCW to push its win streak to 3 games. And we can't forget about Towson, who bounced back in a big way this weekend, going 2-0 at home against UNCW and Charleston.
We were able to catch up with Monica McNutt, our CA Women's Basketball Insider, and get her take on the current status of the league race. Joining us now, our CA Women's Basketball Insider, Monica McNutt. And Monica, we only have a few weeks remaining in the conference season and a lot still to be determined. What have you seen out of the last few weeks as we take a look at the conference standings?
Hey, Bobby, and it is indeed 3 weeks to go. Count them. I mean, it's money time. I think we're starting to see teams really formulate their identity. One of the interesting things for me to look at this point in the season is you go and see what teams' records are at home versus on the road, because the position for the last 5 games down the stretch could matter as we see some seeding jumping around and tiebreakers potentially going down in the CAA.
You can check out our entire interview with our CA Women's Basketball Insider, Monica McNutt, on the league's social media outlets. Time to preview a few matchups this week, and we begin in Boston as Northeastern will have their play for K game as the Huskies host JMU at 7 o'clock on flowhoops.com.
Now, Northeastern looks to have its work cut out for them as they host a hot JMU team that has posted an average margin of victory of 32 points in its last 3 games. The Dukes have taken over the top spot in scoring offense and rank second in scoring defense in the CAA and have been led by a variety of offensive weapons as of late. Madison Green exploded for 20 points against Charleston last Friday, and freshman Kiki Jefferson tallied a game-high 21 against UNCW on Sunday. And the Huskies can't forget about Kamaya Smalls, who leads the team with 18.4 points. The Huskies halted a 3-game losing skid with a big win on the road at Elon. Shannon Todd led the way with 16 points, while freshman Mide Oriomi tallied 14 points.
Also Friday night at 7 on Flow Hoops and NBC Sports Philadelphia Plus, a huge contest as Drexel puts their 11-game winning streak on the line against William & Mary, who we talked about, Jamie, has put quite a winning streak together as well.
Yeah, that's right, Bobby. This game could go a long way towards deciding our top seeds come CAA tournament time, as just 3 games separate the Dragons and the Tribe. The last time the 2 teams met, Drexel defeated William & Mary in Williamsburg 61-54. Drexel's league-leading defense will go up against the CAA's most efficient shooting team in William & Mary. The Dragons' defense was on full display at Delaware last Sunday, holding the Bluehens to a program-low 32 points. William & Mary leads the league in field goal percentage and free throw percentage, so expect the Tribe to take advantage of their possessions. It should also be exciting to see the Tribe's Eva Hodgson, who leads the CAA in scoring, go up against reigning CAA Player of the Year, Bailey Greenberg.
That should be a great matchup indeed. Moving on to Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock, Towson is on the road to take on Northeastern on Flow Hoops and can be seen locally on Nesson Plus.
Towson needs to secure wins down the stretch to keep pace with the top 3 teams in the CAA standings. But Northeastern is also looking to move up and secure a top 5 spot with just 4 games to play. The Huskies fell 81-68 at Towson back in January, as Towson's Nakaya Mayo tallied 21 points and 10 rebounds for one of her 9 double-doubles this season. Towson is riding a modest 2-game winning streak after holding serve at home last weekend. Kiana Jeter continues to lead the Tigers in scoring with 18.7 points per game and will counter the Huskies' Alexis Hill, who leads the team with 13.1 points per game.
And we wrap up our previews with Drexel playing host to Elon on Sunday afternoon at 2 on flowhoops.com.
Drexel narrowly escaped Elon in their last meeting this season, edging the Phoenix with a 55-53 victory in overtime. Kashana Washington and Bailey Greenberg led the way for the Dragons in the contest, with 13 points each. while the Phoenix's Ariel Colon tallied a game-high 14 points. Elon will have to break through Drexel's league-leading defense again on Sunday if they hope to come out with a win at the DAC. And as we know, Bobby, the DAC is always a tough place to play for opponents. Drexel is one of 2 teams in the league with at least 10 wins at home this season.
Now here's a look at the rest of the upcoming action around CAA women's basketball.
The madness begins here. 10 teams battle for the chance to go to the NCAA tournament. Join us as the 2020 CAA Women's Basketball Championship heads to Elon University. Experience the excitement. Visit CAAsports.com for tickets and championship information.
As always, CAAsports.com will have all the information you need regarding links to live stats, video, and audio coverage this weekend.
And you can also continue to follow the league on Facebook and Instagram by searching CAA Sports. We're also on Twitter at CAA Basketball using the hashtag CAA Hoops.
The CAA on-campus crew concluded this year's campaign in Harrisonburg this past weekend. You can revisit some of the sights and sounds of their recent trip on our social media outlets, and stay tuned this Friday for the season finale series on the JMU Dukes.
Yeah, Bobby, we sat down with Kamaya Smalls, Kayla Cooper-Williams, Kiki Jefferson, and Rain Tucker to discuss the chemistry between them and the mentor role that Smalls and Cooper-Williams have taken on this season.
That is it from us today. Enjoy the games, everyone.